Before going to the topic, let me have few suggestions. Yeah, you all know what season it is. Yeah, it's Corona season. So, if you should not be attacked by the coronavirus, you should follow some suggestions which I'm giving. First one, wear mask wherever you go. Be safe, be at home. Maintain social distancing. If you follow that, then you will be a very good citizen for your country. Okay, let me move to the topic. Today, I'm going to give a book review on the topic, Who Will Cry When You Die? This book is written by a famous author, Robin Sharma. He wrote many books like The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, The 5 a.m. Club, The Daily Inspiration, and Who Will Cry When You Die. My favorite book is Who Will Cry When You Die. In this book, it contains 225 pages and 199 rupees, but the worth of this book is millions of dollars. In this book, he gave many suggestions, like he gave 100 suggestions. In that, I'm going to take the top 10 suggestions of this book. The first one is Platinum 30. Robin Sharma says, in your first day, the first 30 minutes, you should spend the thing with what you like jogging, yoga, and running. Then the 30 minutes will decide your whole day. The second one is talk about you with yourself, because in this talk with yourself, because many times we'll try to talk with everyone, but we will not talk about us. We will not talk with ourselves about ourselves. So for a day, at least 2 to 3 hours, latch the door, sit in a room, and talk about yourself. Today, which is the sad thing happened, which is the good thing happened, who you like, what colors you like, and what you should be. Talk about yourself for a day, at least 3 to 2 hours. And then your mind will fix that you are like this. So let us move to the third one. First, this book comes to tell about two things. That is, we should be happy for in our life journey, and how to face the death. So the answer for the second one is third one. That is, if you're wearing the watch in your hand, throw it away. Don't see the sunrise. Enjoy the day. Do what you like. Dress what you like. Eat the food which you like before the day when you're gonna die. So let us move to the fourth one. There's no need to take every phone call, because when I'm doing my favorite thing, jogging, suddenly a phone call comes. There's no need to that I need to take that every phone calls. After 2 to 3 hours we can speak. There's nothing gonna be happen. So when you're doing a thing, don't stop and go and take the phone. That after 2 to 3 hours we can speak. Phone is not for others' convenience; it's for our convenience. So
Shiva, play Sachin.
Let me move to the fifth one. Work up to 5, feel after 5. Yeah. Many times when we are working sincerely, suddenly a feeling comes. Why did I do this? So we'll stop the work and we'll start to feel why I did not do that, and the work will be totally spoiled, and we do not get a correct answer for that feelings. So work up to 5, feel after 5. Then let me move to the sixth one. Take a break and go where you like. But if money is not there, yeah. For many numbers, after working hard, everyone will think that we need a break. Is it right? But if you do not have money, there is no problem. We can sit in a room and imagine the place where you need to go. Imagine that you're standing in the place, and you're seeing, enjoying the view. That is more than enough to relax yourself. Yeah, let me move to the seventh one. The seventh one is don't tell lie for a whole week. Yeah, it is a little for us all. The not telling lie is little how to say, it'll be for us more uh, challenging for us that not to tell for a week, at least for a day. Just you try for a day that you should not. I will not tell lie for this whole week. I'll be uh, standard. I'll be total mindset will be not to tell a lie. In a holiday, sit. This is a very this lockdown will be a very good day for you to sit in a day. Your total aim should be that I'll not tell a lie today for today a whole day. Then then if you do not tell a lie for a day, then you like the day. Then if you do not tell a lie for a week, he tells if you do not tell a lie for a week, your total character will be changed. So we can some numbers will use to tell why is your character is like that. Yeah, is it right? If you do not tell a lie, your character will be totally changed. Okay, let me go to the eighth one. Avoid negative thoughts. Many times when you're doing a work, suddenly a thought comes. Why this government did not do upgrade this hospitals? Why is this GST going upper and upper? Why is this uh, government is doing like this? So when we are thinking about that, the work will be failure. We'll think I'm gonna fail. I'm very will because of that negative things will be anger. We'll get stressed. So we'll stop the work and we'll be seated like something will be. We'll only think about that and we'll stop our work. So do not think for a week. Don't think about the negative things. Only think about the positive things, and you will tell what a great earth is this. I love this earth. You just started to describe the world. Okay, let me go to the ninth one. For your life, you're responsible. Yeah, for many numbers will have a goal. I should achieve this thing. If I did not achieve, I want to die. Because you'll only believe the only work which you goal. So you think that if I did not achieve this goal, then I'm gonna die. So many numbers have like that thinking. So for that, Robin Sharma says uh, that it means when I set a goal, my friend has cheated me. So before dying, I'm telling for this all my only my friend is the one from my friend is the only man who cheated me. For because of that only I did not win. So you will tell like that, but that's not the reason. You did not check his character. You when you're being a friend, you should check his character. So we should do like that some things, and then we should make us a friend. And you should not only take uh, others way. You should take a new way, which you think that is a good way, and with your parent guide, you should take the way. So because of that, you can take a good way, and you will be responsible. When you win, you will be responsible for your life. Now, when I win, I'll tell I am responsible for this. Or if you are out, he because of him only, ma'am, I did not do this homework. So like that, things will come into our mind. So we should try to change it. The last one, set the next goal after achieving the first goal. Imagine that you're a very big racer. You'll win in every car race, but there is a final race. You'll just sleep. Why should I take many stress for that? Or I had win in every race. I also win in this race. Not like that. Like you, many numbers had win in that every race, and then only they came to the final. So first you keep a goal. We need a hard work. We need a goal. We need a plan, and then only we can win the match. So I hope that you all enjoy this book review. Be safe. Be at home. I repeat, be safe. Be at home. Wear the mask wherever you go. maintain social distancing, and read this book and have the experience. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sachin. Now the floor is open for questions. Sachin can defend his book. Anybody would like to ask question to Sachin, please ask. You can unmute one by one, raise your hand, and the moderator will pick you. As per the moderator's choice, you will get an opportunity to quiz.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand.
Sudikshan. Sudikshan, you can ask a question.
Brother, how can you say that money is only important?
I did not represent like that, Naresh. Subikshan, I did not represent that money is the only important thing. I told when you're moving to any, if you need to take a break and go to any places, if you do not have money, sit in a room, latch the door, and imagine that the place where you need to go, and that is more than enough to relax yourself. Okay, I did not tell that money is important.
Yes, brother.
Okay, I have a request. Wanted to ask a question. Please frame your question in a proper way and ask questions relevant to what the presenter has made. Okay? Yeah. Anybody else willing to pose questions to Sachin? Please raise your hand.
Sachin, do you have any question? That's all? Yeah, who's this?
No, in the there is nobody in the.
Okay, somebody is.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, Ashmita? No.
No, nobody.
Okay, so no questions.
Revati will go by those who have raised hands.
Yes, sir.
Mute
Sir,
all.
I'm Sachin.
Yes, Sachin.
Sir, can I ask a question to all, sir?
Go ahead, Sachin. You have got a choice of asking one question.
Yeah, Sachin, you can.
As I told in this top 10 suggestions, who is already following the any one? If you are following any one suggestion, you can tell me. And also after reading this book, who all got a change, you can tell me.
Is there anyone who claims that you're following at least one of the
Sachin,
suggestions you have given?
I'm Arish.
Yeah.
I will sit in the room and speak for 3 to 4 hours about me.
Arish, I do not understand your question correctly. Please tell correct. I do not
Sachin.
clear voice.
You asked that anyone is following suggestion, right? I'm
So,
following.
Arish, I do not clear your voice.
Okay, okay. Sachin,
Sachin, 1 minute. Sachin, please hold on. Arish, repeat it again.
I'm following his suggestion. I will sit in the 2 to 3 hours and think about myself. What I did wrong and what did I do today. And myself I will behave like a diary.
okay, Arish, I'll tell you the problem is you and your brother are using Zoom together, right? You can ask your brother to leave Zoom because the voice is echoing. Whatever you speak, it is going to be heard through his phone also. So either ask him to mute his output, his volume output has to be muted, or you can leave them. Both of you are sitting in the same place, and the voices are overlapping. One of you can quit. Others can quit, dear.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able.
I'm
Yes,
following.
Arish.
I will sit inside a room. I will speak about myself for 2 to 3 hours. Then I will decide myself what to do for the next day.
Okay, very good. Good. Thank you. Sachin, you got an
Yes,
answer
sir.
from one. Okay, well done, Sachin. Beautiful. Thank you so much for your query.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good job. Now let's move on to the next presenter of the day. That is another avid book reader of the school, well known for his presentation. Sriram of class 11. Over to Sriram.
Very good afternoon to everyone, and I hope I'm audible for everyone. So,
Yes, yes,
may I
audible.
know if I'm audible enough?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
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 thank you.
Sriram.
I'd like to
Yes.
share my screen first.
But
all the
your
best.
voice is lagging. Sriram, brother.
No, no, no talking. No talking in between. Nobody
Yes,
will
sir.
open your mouth till you are asked by the moderator to speak. You all will
Yes,
put
sir.
on mute.
So, the book I'm going to review today is um, The Compound Effect, written by Darren Hardy. So, one of the books which I like very much, and this was suggested by one of our teachers. That is, I'm so glad I took this book. So, let's move on with the presentation. So, can everyone see the presentation?
Yes, Sriram.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
brother.
Yes. See others, please mute yourself.
Okay.
Yes, bro.
Okay. We'll move on while wasting no time more than this. So Einstein termed the compounding effect or the effect of compounding as eighth wonder of the world. So those who knows the effect of this will be earning from it, and those who doesn't know will be paying for it. So while we finish the presentation, we'll be able to know why he said that. So we'll move on. There are totally 6 chapters in this book, and to just give a brief introduction, what is compound effect? Is small, smart, and deliberate action which we make of our own consciousness. We will be conscious about making few choices, very small choices for a long period of time. So when we make that for a long period of time, automatically at the end, only at the end, you will see significant magnanimous results, very big results, but not in the course of your changing, not in the between period, not in the starting period. It takes time. That is only the important things in compounding effect is it takes time. So just to give a brief introduction about the author, it's Darren Hardy. So you can see the person who's in the right corner. So if I have to give an example of how compounding effect works, there is no better example than the author himself. Because you can just listen to his story that he started his business at the age of 18, and he got a six-figure income, then built up his company, and now is one of the most successful persons in the world. So he openly states that it is the effect of compounding, the principle of compounding, which he used in his life, has brought this change, a radical change in his life. So I would like to have that change in my life, and I also know each and everyone who's watching this will also want to be successful and have that big change in your life. So there are totally 6 chapters. We'll go each and by every chapter. The first chapter is going to give you about few examples about how compounding effect works. So I have 3 important examples to show for you. The first one is magic penny. So it is given with the values of US dollars, but I've changed it into rupees for our convenience. So what is it is all about? I'm giving you 2 options. Either you can choose 5 crore ready cash. All ready cash, it's ready, you can take it right away to home. And the other option is I'm giving you 1 rupee, just 1 rupee coin I'm giving you, but it is going to double its value for 30 days, only 30 days for 1 month. So doubling the value in the sense, it is today 1 rupee, then tomorrow it's going to be 2, then 2 to 4, 4 to 8. This is going to happen for only 30 days. So people who know the power of compounding, I know they will go for option B, choosing 1 rupee. And people who doesn't know the effect of compounding will just go for the 5 crore. So why are these people going for 1 rupee, which is doubling its value only for 30 days, just 30 days? Because let's see what's happening. So for example, you take the 5 crore with you to home right now, and your friend is taking that 1 rupee, putting in his pocket happily, and is going to his home and keeping it safe. Now the day two, you are having 5 crore with you in your pocket, in your hand, and your friend is just having 2 rupees. So it goes on third day, fourth day, fifth day. He's going to have 8, 4, 8, 16, just small doubling values, but you have got a good sum, 5 crore with you. Now just listen, it's been 18 days, more than half of days. Out of 30, 18 days is over, and he's having 5 crore. You're having 5 crore with you, and your friend is having just 1,31,000. More than half of the time is over, and still he's just having 1,31,000. But you're having 5 crores. That seems like a huge difference. So you might feel I made the good choice. But when you see at the end of 30th day or the 31st day, you'll be having the same 5 crore, no? But what do you think your friend might have? To give the answer, he'll be having 54 crores. It's not a small sum, it's 54 crores. It just started with 1 rupee with a single coin, and it has ended up in 54 crores. And you who took the 5 crore have become an idiot now. You could have chosen that 1 rupee. So that is the effect of compounding and the power of compounding. You can just see the graph, how it grows substantially only at the end of the period, not in between or at the starting. So by this we can understand patience is very important when it comes to compounding effect. So there is no better example than Warren Buffett for this. For those of you who don't know who is he is the third richest person in the world right now, and he's almost about his in his flight of his career. And you can see the graph of his growth. So you see there is no growth at all, no substantial growth till the age of 53 or 54. And only after 54, in his end of his career, he has taken almost 75% of his net worth. So that is the effect of compounding. You can just compare with the graph which I showed. You see the red line and the graph of Warren Buffett. Exactly. That guy exactly know how to use compound effect. And if you also want to apply that in your life, just please continue watching this. I'll say few other tips also. So ripple effect. You know what is ripple? That you throw a stone into water and you get that rippling effect, waves effect, which goes on and goes on. So the same thing. It happens in compounding effect also. We take 5 aspects of our life for just giving a brief example: health, relationship, income, and your happiness along with success. For example, if I say you have to take small deliberate actions, that is, make small adjustments in what you do. Instead of watching that 30 minutes TV, go read 10 pages of book, I say. So one person start to do what I am saying, and the other person starts to watch TV every day, 30 minutes, and the other person is reading 30 minutes book each day. So for maybe like 10 days over, there will be no difference as we saw on the graph. And maybe at the end of 3 years, you know what happens? The guy who read more books, who got more knowledge, would have been more successful. And obviously what happens, this is the magic of compound effect, that you apply that in any one aspect of your life, let it be health, relationship, or income, any other thing, it is going to affect in all other places of your life. So if you are improving your health wise by applying the principles of compound effect, definitely you'll become happy. You're happy, you'll be working more. You work more, you get more income, your relationship will be better, you'll be because you're happy, and obviously you're going to be successful. And the other guy, same thing. He has put himself down, he has become a sort of introvert, and he's not interacting with many people. He's just putting his mind in watching TV, playing games, and he has almost ruined his life at the end of 3 years. And how much growth the guy got, the same amount of drop the second person got. So that is the effect of compounding. He didn't apply the principle of compounding. Actually, he applied the principle of compounding in an opposite way. Compounding always works in your life. Everything is happening to you is because of compounding done before, because of the choices you chose before. So that is the ripple effect. You apply it in any one part of your life, other parts of your life also get affected. So make sure that you are applying it on only good aspects with good intent. So the next thing which I am going to talk is about choices. We are resultants of our choices, definitely, because I am here talking in front of you because I made a choice to talk. And people who are there watching this are here because You made a choice to spend your time productively rather than sitting there and playing video games or any other thing. So it's because of choices. And what is the problem is many people who are unsuccessful. Take a case people who are fat or people who are always indulging in watching TV and playing video games and who are flouting themselves, who is already always leading a sedentary lifestyle. Do you think they wanted to do that? No one would want to become fat. No one would want to become unsuccessful. No one would want to become bankrupt who will lose all the money. No one wants that. But why do they become? Have you ever thought of this? It's because they make their choices unconsciously. They don't know that they are making their choice. They don't make their choice, but their choices rule them. They make it unconsciously and they suffer at last. So, how to stop this? Many people should know this, and that is why I've included this chapter too. And many chapters are there in between this. I say the first thing is tracking. So, to be honest, you can't manage anything if you are not measuring. For example, you have 10,000 rupees in your hand and you spend happily for the whole month. And the next month, you have got 5,000 in your hand and you don't know you have got 5,000 because you're not counting the money, you're not measuring the money. And you start to spend as if you spent last month. Are you going to have the money or the same amount of money for the rest of the month like how you had for the last month? No, because when you had 10,000, you spent lavishly, but the same way if you're spending for 5,000, it's going to get finished very fast. So that is the thing. But when you track it, when you know you have 5,000, then you're obviously going to manage that month according to what you have. So that is what tracking does. You can track anything, not only money. If you want to lose weight, track the calories. If you want to read some book, track the amount of pages you're reading. Track everything because once you track, you're able to see how is your progress and where you're making the mistakes. So once you do that, you can obviously reduce the mistakes. People who are always in movement, moving here and there during the normal period of time, they don't have time. They say this excuse. But what they have to do is have a small, this kind of notebook with themselves. They have to have this small kind of notebook so they can keep jot down everything and keep it with themselves. Let it be from the smallest 1 rupee till the largest transaction of the day. Let it be $1,000,000. Let it be a single 1 rupee. Let it be a 2 rupee. You have to track every small thing and big thing. That is the key of tracking. So we'll move on to the next thing without wasting time. Elephants don't bite. It's not like elephants don't bite. What do I mean by saying this is whenever we go for our future endeavors, whenever we are doing something, we are afraid of bigger things. We feel that the bigger things are the ones which might stop us, which might push us away from success. But we have to understand that. Can you unmute yourself? Thank you. And actually, those are not the big things which is putting us away from success. Actually, those are those small things which is putting away from success. The best example I can give all my friends here is your exam paper. You know, you write an exam, you study all the long answers, essays, and summaries, 5 marks, 4 marks, whatever it is. You study all the important questions, bigger questions, and you go write it. You write it at first, you write it at last, but you give importance to that because that is adding you 5 marks. And when you're receiving a paper, are you making mistakes very often in that 5 marks and 4 marks and bigger questions? No, right? The places where you mistake are the small spelling mistakes, the small plus and minus mistakes, sign mistakes, or those small places where you do mistakes. So that is the thing. Elephants are not. I mean, the bigger things are not which is going to stop us from success. Those smaller things, those half mark and 1 mark which is stopping you from 100 or 10 terms, the same way, the little mistake you're making is going to stop you from getting that success. So that is what I want you all to remember. Elephants don't bite, but mosquitoes do. So let it be a smaller choice or bigger choice or smaller thing or bigger thing, anything. But be careful, make your own choice. Let it be a smaller choice or a bigger choice. Give both importance equally to both because both are important for you. So the next thing which I'm talking is owning 100%. So here I just put up a question for you. Don't answer it. Just think it for yourself. For any relationship, let it be a father and son, or let it be a teacher and student, or between friends, anyone that's a relationship, please. How can that be a balanced relationship? Balanced relationship. Most of us would say 50-50. Then that is balanced, you see. But what Darren Hardy says, no, it's 100%. So when it comes 100%, it goes like this, no? So you are having 100% and the other person is having 0%. That means you can question me now. So when I'm having 100% or the other person is having 0%, it is like I am giving up everything for him, or I have to give everything I have for him. It's just something like that. You can ask me questions, but keep in mind you have to have 100%. You have to have 100% responsibility in that relationship. And the same way, your friend or your other person should also have 100% relationship or responsibility in that relationship. When both are having 100% responsibility for that relationship, only then that will be a success. Okay, that is what I want to say. And the other thing, important thing is not only having 100% responsibility, both should not expect anything in return from others. That is, I think you should be ready to give whatever you have, and you should be ready not to accept anything from. You should not expect anything from the other person. That is what I'm coming to. And responsibility not stops just with relationships. Other thing is whatever things we do, uh, whatever things it may be, we have to be responsible for that. I have committed myself to give the book review today, and if I'm not giving it in a proper way, then I am responsible for that. And you are responsible for a few things which you don't do at times. How can you be responsible for things you don't do? If others do, how can you be responsible? Will be a question in all of you. See, for example, suddenly there's a power cut here and all the light goes off, and I cannot connect with you now. So I can easily blame it because of the EB board, they cut the power, something, blah, blah. I can blame them or accuse them for cutting their power, but it should not be like that. I am the person responsible here also, not he, because I should have made a power backup or some sort of thing which is going to give me backup to keep talking with you all. I should have been ready priorly because of it, priorly for that. So that is how I become responsible for few things even which I don't do. Another thing is you have responsibility of responding also. You can just face any situation, any frustration. You get angered at sometimes because of your children, because of your friends, because of your colleagues. Many times you get frustrated and you just blast out at sometimes. And I feel that is personally, I feel that is very wrong. And that tends to happen, but please control it because you have responsibility of responding also. You can either respond like a Coke bottle, you shake and open, it's going to blast and come off. Or you can just be like a water bottle. You shake, you give it to 10 members, shake, you do whatever you want. While you're opening it, there's going to be no reaction at all. There will be very subtle response. If someone is coming and scolding you or frustrating you, just give a smile, wear a smile in your face, and keep moving. There is no reason for you to shout or argue in there. The next thing which you're talking is unseen or unsung heroes. And I am sure that you know what you're seeing the picture here or this picture here. So, well, I'm going to talk a little about sports here. So, you know, in running races, people who run a lot, they know this. In every race, we see people winning by shorter margins. The first guy and the second guy would have the difference between them would have been maybe an inch or even less than that, maybe a few microseconds. So that is very small difference. You can say it's just only 1 second, yeah, so no problem. You can say, but is it no problem? No, because it's gold and it is silver. The guy who came just few microseconds earlier to the finishing line gets 10 times more price, 10 times more recognition. We always remember the guy who gets the gold, not the guy who gets the silver. But the difference between them is so small. You can say that it's very small, just 2%, 3%, or 4%. You can say, but you know, for that 3% and 4%, that guy should have worked years and years together. He should have gone that extra lap in his practice. He should have gone to the practice every day, each and every day, making those small corrections every day, making those small improvements every day for years and years together. It took him many years to hit that fix. It took him many years to make that difference there. When you start something, don't expect immediate fanfare. That is, don't expect immediate results. You can't just hit a six like Dhoni does immediately. It takes time for you. Make those small course adjustments for a long period of time, and definitely you can even hit better than him. So keep in mind, even the difference is small, but the work for that difference is very big, and you have to be ready to put that work in order to get that result. Time is the essence. Yes, time is very important when it comes. Many people keep saying this, but I also want to insist this in everyone. The thing is, we procrastinate on many other things in our life. So we procrastinate on doing our homework. Procrastinate is nothing but we are postponing things. I'll do tomorrow. I'll do day after tomorrow. I'll do after 1 hour. We keep start now? When you understand principle of compounding effect today, why don't you start now with it? That will be better, right? Because you start tomorrow and your friend starts today. Already you're one day back behind him. You're lacking one day. And you have to catch that. So that is very hard for you because your friend will be already one day ahead of you. So the key is to start now. You get to know something, start it immediately, right now, don't think. Next thing which we are talking is habits. Very important. Unfortunately, we have both the habits, good habits and bad habits also. So habits are nothing but our behaviors, our choices. Our behaviors which we make, which we do every day, which unconsciously becomes a part of us. We brush every day in morning. We eat breakfast in morning and night. So that has become a habit for us to eat breakfast in morning. So we do that repeatedly. The more you do repeatedly, the more it becomes a part of you. So it is a bad habit or good problem. The more you do, the more it is going to be tough to remove that from you. So how to remove those bad habits? So there are few ways to remove that. The first thing is get away of instant gratification. What is instant gratification? That is nothing but you can see the person eating cake here, right? Yes. So is it good for his health actually in long term? Maybe he's eating cake for every day for 1 year or 2 years. Is it good for him after 1 year or 2 years? Definitely no. He's going to become obese, fat like me. So that's wrong. But why is he doing still then? Because it is tasty, it is sweet, so delicious. But for how much time is it delicious? For only that second. The second when he's eating that, that is so delicious. That is why he's doing. Many people do this. Many people do this. They get into this trap. They want that instant happiness. They want that instant taste, deliciousness, delicacy for that point of time. But they often forget that where it is going to end up in class. So he's forgetting that it is going to be bad for him maybe after 2 or 3 years, but only because it is tasty for that moment he's eating. So please don't do that mistake. Please come out of that. Please stop doing things which is giving you instant satisfaction. Think of long-term goals. How is that habit? How is that choice which I'm making is going to be helpful for me at maybe a long term, maybe after years and years. So keep in mind, if people start understanding this concept, definitely there'll be no one who's going to smoke or drink or indulge in any bad habit in this world. So the next thing which we are talking is find your mojo. Yes, I came across this question maybe 2 or 3 days back. I start something. I start reading something. I start any one online course and I drop it in between. Many of us do that. Even I do that at some times. But how to escape away from that? How to keep doing that thing for a long period of time? How to be consistent? So the only way is to have willpower. Yes, that's right. But something is more powerful than willpower. What is that? Why power? What is why power? That is, I'll just give you a small example. So I'm coming and showing, I'm giving you a wooden plank now, wooden board. I'm keeping it on the floor and I'm saying you walk from this end to that end. If you do so, I will give 2,000. Who is going to neglect that? And everyone is going to do. They'll walk from this end to that end and get the 2,000. I'll say hi and they'll go up. But imagine this situation. I'm taking you to a 30-story building. 30-story building, very high. And opposite to that, there is another building. So I'm lying this wooden plank from this building to that building. And now I'm saying you to walk from this end to that end. And I'm showing you the same 2,000. So see here, the same plank, the same amount, the same action we are going to do. Are you going to do now? All right. Why? Now, we'll give one more example, just a sort of kick in this. So you are in this building and the plank is laid. It is resting in the other building also. So now what I'm doing, I'm bringing your parents, bringing your friends and putting them inside a house in the other building, So, and I'm setting the building on fire. So that is burning now. And the only way you can save them immediately is to cross this because I have closed all the ways. You cannot go down, you cannot do anything. The only way you can save your parents is by walking on this plank and reaching the other building. Now are you going to do that? Definitely no. You have to save your parents. Now you walk anyway. You will not even consider about the 2,000 or 5,000, whatever I'm having in my hand. You're just right away going to walk in the plank and save your parents. So the same thing I said before a couple of minutes. You said no. But now you're doing by yourself. Why? Why? It's because it was your parents. It was your friends. It was your beloved people who are there. So that's why it's very, very important. Whenever you are doing something, whether it is exercise, whether it is reading book, whether it is reading or watching movie, something like that, just ask, why am I doing it? You'll definitely get an answer. If that answer is meaningful, if that answer is motivating you, if that answer will wake you every day from your bed and will make you go years and years and years together to achieve that, and that is what you have to do. So before starting anything, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Get a strong answer for that. You are not getting a strong answer, go search in deep core of your heart. You'll get a strong answer. Get that answer. Is it reasonable? Is it motivating? Then you have found the right thing to do. That is the power of why. Next, goals. I'm not going to talk much about goals because most of us have a goal. Let it be short-term goal or long-term goal, anything. So if you have not got a goal, please go discuss, analyze, and talk with people. Find your goal, write it down. Let it be a short-term goal like reading a book, or let it be a long-term goal like becoming an IAS or IPS, whatever it is. And not only you have to set the goal, you have to make it clearly defined. So if you are going to read a book, for example, that is your goal. Now you should not just write that I am going to read this book within next week. This is not defined. It should be like I am going to read the book Compound Effect 20 pages each day, and I'm going to complete this by the next Monday. This should be clearly defined. Everything should be there in that. And what you have to do is write it down, pen it down, write it and stick it in a place where you can see it. See it every day. Make the choice of doing that every day and completing it. And obviously, you are going to do that. Do that every day. Now you can ask me a question. I have written it. Now what can I do now? How to achieve that goal? What should I do to achieve that goal every day? You can ask me this question. And the single answer is that's the wrong question. You should not ask what should I do in order to achieve that goal. You have to just ask me what should I become. What you should become is you have to become a magnet which is going to attract whatever you want. You have to turn into a magnet. Okay. So how to turn into a magnet? For example, you need a good friend. You are in a good new city. You need a good friend, and you have certain qualities which your friend needs. He should be friendly. He should be motivating. He should be very good fellow who's very well knowledgeable. And you have all these points written. And just think for that second whether you have all those qualities. If you don't have, first develop those qualities. Only then automatically you'll get the friend you needed. Only when you have all those qualities, you'll get those qualities which you needed. You want to become successful, you become successful. If you want more, you become more. That is the key. You have to set that right frequency. Everything has a frequency in here, just like in radio. You want to hear music, tune yourself to 100.5, not to 100.4 or 100.3. It's like that. So the next thing is we are going to talk about. I'm not going to take much time in this. Eliminating bad habits. So how to eliminate bad habits? Identify your triggers. For people who is having the bad habit of watching TV all the time, which is your trigger? Remote, obviously, no. So that is the trigger. What you have to do is identify that trigger first. Next, what you have to do? Get rid of the trigger. Hide the TV remote for some time. The time when you are going to watch, this time I'm going to watch TV. Hide that remote or pay someone in your home to hide that away. Keep that away from you. So that is how you have to do. Next thing is you can do is yes, choose a healthy alternative. Yes, for people who eat popcorn or chips when you are watching TV or something, is going to add up so much weight for you. Just choose an alternative. Instead of eating chips, replace that with vegetables or maybe fruits. So choose an healthy as alternative. So the next thing is cut it slowly. Yes, this is very important. Most people don't understand it. See, you have developed a bad habit for almost 10, 7, 8 years in your lifetime. You're spent so hard in developing a bad habit for you. And you want it to go within 2 or 3 days. Is it really possible or is it really fast? You have spent 15 or 10 years or 7 years to develop a bad habit and you want to go that within 2 days or 3 days. That is so unfair. So cut it down slowly, be patient and don't wait too long. Start immediately. This is what I already said. So next, now we have shown how to remove bad habits and how to get in good habits. So this is very important. Set yourself for success. Whenever we do homework, we keep all the books needed, all the pen, pencil, whatever is needed. Similarly, when you have to indulge in doing something or make good habits you have to follow, set yourself for that. For example, you want to get rid of watching that mobile as soon as you get up from your bed. Keep your mobile somewhere away from your bed. So in that gap, you do something productive and then go for that thing. So that is the way. That is how you set up yourself. Next thing, think addition, not subtraction. Yes, you can't. You don't remove anything from you. You try of adding more things to you. So don't deprive yourself of many things. Just find alternatives and add it, which I have already said. Then next is go for PDA. Very important. So if you are going to read a book, that is your good habit which you are going to have. Just call everyone in your family, mommy, daddy, brother, sister, grandmother, whosoever it is. Call them and say them, I am going to finish this book by next Monday. And you say them as some magic because only when you promise to someone, automatically you start doing that. You will get to know what is the power of PDA when you do that. Next is finding a success partner, buddy, a person who can be with you, who can motivate you, who can keep you going towards your goal. Find a person who is like-minded, definitely. And competition. If you are a guy who does well only when there is competition, let's keep some type of healthy competition with your success buddy, the person. Then celebrate even small successes. If you have achieved doing exercise for 10 days, celebrate. Celebrate and make yourself joyful that you keep going for next 5 days. And that is how you remove your bad habits and start doing many good habits. So last 3 chapters left, I'll finish it fast. So momentum, I'm not going to bore you by saying all the scientific definition. I'll just give an example. All have seen merry-go-round, I hope. This is that merry-go-round. And people who sit on that might not know this. The people, very poor people, what they do is they push them from outside. They know this very well what I'm talking. So when 5 to 6 people sit in a merry-go-round, and that guy who is the poor guy who is pushing from outside, he feels very hard for pushing it for first 3-4 times. Definitely, no, it's very hard for the first 4 times. But after 4 times, you think, is it that hard? No, very easy. Yes, that is what I'm talking. That is the big momentum which you have to gain. The hardest part in doing anything different, anything different from your original routine is to getting off the ground. So making that first few steps is hard. Whatever you feel easy now, let it be walking. You are easily walking now. Was it easy at first? No. You fell down, you got up, you fell down, got up. It was very hard to make that first few steps. But did you stop there? No, you kept on doing. You got that big momentum and now you're walking. That is how you have to approach anything in your life. It is very hard at first. But please go through that because it is going to be very easy the moment you cross that limit. Bookend your days is nothing but the starting and ending of your days. So in between the day, in any afternoon or evening, your father might call you for washing the car, your mother might call you for helping for cooking, or you have to clean your house, anything. You might be thrown any job in between the day. But the starting and ending of the day, it can be determined by you definitely. So start the day with something which is going to keep you motivated for the whole day. Do some kind of exercise, read some good facts, novels or books, whatever likes you. And at the end of the day, take gratitude. Gratitude is nothing but saying thanks to all those things which happened to you today. That is very important habit which you all should imbibe. Then this point is for people, shake it up. This point is for people who have rigorous routines, who have tight schedules, who follow that for a long period of time and get bored. Please shake it up. Yes, mix it up. Change few things in between. Change your workout plan. Change your office plan. Please try reinventing new plans so that keeps yourself busy and keep yourself going also. The next thing is rise and shine. So nothing but whenever you are getting up in the morning, you have many works to do that day. So find any 3 works which is very important. Find those 3 works, mark them as important, do those 3 works as first, and only when you finish those 3 works, you move on to the other work. And we are coming to the end of the 4th chapter. That is power of consistency. Yes, nothing. You have seen this pump well, I think so. Many of us know this pump. So how to get water from this? You have to pump for 10-15 minutes. Then only you will see water coming out of it. So for example, I am going to the pump and I am pumping. So for 10 minutes, I pumped very hard, very sweaty, but I pumped for 10 minutes. And I saw only 2-3 drops of water coming from the outside. I got very angry. So I pumped for 10 minutes here and only 2 drops water is coming. What is this? And I move up. And there's another guy coming. He's also pumping for same 10 minutes. And there is 2-3 drops of water coming, same as how I got. Now this guy is seeing that and he's saying, okay, 2-3 drops of water is coming, so definitely there is water inside it. So he just pumps 5 more times. Just 5 more times. That's it. And he got that water. Water came gushing through that outlet. He got more water than he needed. So was that guy more brilliant than me? No. Was I stupid than him? No. Both had the common sense to pump, but both didn't. I didn't have the idea to be consistent. So whenever you start a thing, be careful that you don't quit till you get the result. Because when you start doing something and you leave it in the mid and go, then if you have to come again and get the result again, you have to you have to do all the things you did from starting and do other things which you have to do. The same case of pump. I can come to the pump again to get the water. I saw him doing that. So I also should pump 5 more extra times to get the water. I know that. And coming to the pump, if I pump 5 more times, will I get water? No, I can't argue with the pump like, yeah, I pumped 10 minutes before itself, yesterday itself. I will pump 5 more times today, so give me water. If I argue with the pump, is it going to give? No. I have to do that 15 minutes again, then pump 5 more times, then only I'm going to get the water. The same thing applies for everything in your life. Keep that in mind. So influences, the last before chapter, very short chapter, and influences. In this world of social media, mobile phones, books, and music, and whatnot, there are a lot of things which can influence us. And there are 3 types of influences for every person. That is input. So input is nothing but whatever we take inside our brain. So our brain is like an empty glass. You can pour a clean water in that, and you can even pour a dirty water in that. So same way, you put garbage information, unwanted information, output also is going to be unwanted. You put very productive, very important information, output is also going to be organized, very productive. So that is how it works. The next thing is association. Very important topic for everyone. That is how the people around you. 95% of your success or failure is determined by people around you. So make sure you have good, like-minded, positively motivating people always around you. If you are into kind of people who are toxic around you, please try to move away from them or maintain distance. That is what I can say. Then the thing is environment. Teachers, parents, everyone keeps saying, keep your place clean. Keep your place clean. That is what they say. They say this for this only. You keep your place cluttered, you keep your place dirty, what your mind is going to function is also be cluttered. Your mind is going to be cluttered. The actions you are going to do, actions you are doing is also not going to be organized. So keep your place clean, organized, and your results also will be organized. So we have come to the end of the session. Sorry if I have taken much of your time, but we finish it. So acceleration. What we have did till now is just a warm up. This is the important topic of my book review. Please pay attention to this. Nothing but we all do something. For example, we run. People who run will know this. You run 1 kilometer, and after 1 kilometer, you start to breathe very fast. Your heart starts to palpitate more faster. You feel like I can't even keep the next step. That's all. I'm going to fall. I'm going to finish this. That's it. Many people come across this situation in their life. That means they have hit the wall. Hit the wall in the sense you have touched your limit. And many people do the mistake whenever they come to the situation, when they have reached the end, they think what they do is they see the wall that is so big, and what they do is this is very big here, I cannot cross this. What they do is they go back, but they don't understand all the rewards, all the gifts, all the things which they wanted is just behind the wall. It's just behind the wall. All you have to do is once you see the wall, just climb that one wall and you get all what you want. Because you came all the way from there to here, not just to go empty-handed. You take that thing and go. That is what I'm saying. Whenever you are reaching your limit, please don't go back. See that as an opportunity to grow. So whenever you're hitting a wall, let it be writing, let it be reading, whenever you're coming across this situation, your limit, please understand you are facing the wall and whatever you need is just behind the wall. So keep working. And many people have the bad habit is what is everyone is facing the same wall. Everyone have obstacles, everyone have goals, everyone have moving. So what is this? You just go only in your track. So what people do is they see this wall, like this very high wall, and they see this next wall. So what they do is they forget about their wall. They see this wall is nice. Yeah, they see this. What they do? They climb this side wall and they see the other person what he is doing there, like this person. What they see is, hi, how are you? They see, you see the other person and say, hi, how are you? And they come back and they become very tired. They become very less motivated. And that is very fundamentally wrong because the time and energy are spent on climbing this wall and seeing him and coming back simply, you could have spent the same time and energy in climbing your own wall to get all the rewards you wanted. So please stop comparing. Please stop hitting into others' work. Please do your own work. When you're hitting the wall, please cross it and get your reward. And last two slides, multiplying ripples. Yes, it's just a continuation of the wall. So whenever you're hitting the limit, your 1 kilometer limit, that's all. I cannot run. 1 kilometer is that's my limit. Whenever you hit that limit, just go a little bit above that limit. That is what I can say to multiply your ripples. So you see, till then your limit was 1 kilometer. And that day you ran 1 kilometer plus 100 meters. And the next day, what will be your limit? 1 kilometer, 100 meter will be your limit, right? Yes. That is how you keep on extending small limits and become a big marathon runner. That's how marathon runners start running. Okay. So just keep doing that because after you hit your limit, each step you're keeping is 10 times more powerful. You run that extra 100 meters, that is equivalent to running extra 1 kilometer. Keep that in mind. Whenever you feel like that's all, I'm getting up, please put your 2 times effort, 2 times strength to do extra work and get moving from that place. So the last slide for the day, um, yes, you can see this picture. That guy came all the way here. If he had just put that small effort, he would have got all the diamonds. So the next last slide is do the unexpected. We have a lot of expectations in this world, and we all know this forward messages thing. During Christmas or New Year or Pongal, people keep sending forward messages, Happy Pongal, Happy Christmas, Happy Diwali. They keep sending, and we also just keep watching. We don't even consider who sends or who does that. We just see that, thank you. We reply and keep it out. And we also do the same thing. And do you think that is people expect also nowadays? But you want to be the wow factor. You want to be extraordinary. You want to stand out from the crowd. Then what you have to do, put that little extra effort, make a call, maybe not everyone, maybe 1 or 2% you like very much, make a call, talk with them for 5 minutes, or even write letter for that person and post it. And when he's going to open that letter, he's having all the 1,500 forward messages here, and he's having only one letter with him. So are you standing out from the crowd? Is he going to remember you? Are you the wow factor now? Have you become extraordinary? Yes, you have become extraordinary. Few people say it's too over. Yeah, he's writing letter in 2019, 2020. They keep saying, but don't bother about that. 4 out of 5 people will consider you are extraordinary. That little extra time, that little extra effort, which I put or which you put in writing that letter, made you extraordinary. Not only in this aspect, anything. Let it be a subject, let it be your exercise or whatever thing you time, whatever thing you do, please go that extra mile. So you get that extraordinary. So thank you for watching, and that's my book review on compound effect. Then please don't forget smart choices plus consistency for a long time will give you a radical difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Sriram. Very good job.
Thank you.
Okay, now students, you can ask your questions.
Yeah, questions will be asked. Sriram, well done. Whoever wants to ask question, you'll raise your hand and the moderator will pick up you. After then only you're going to ask a question. Don't simply rush up to ask questions.
Put your hands up, children. Yeah, Shruti. Shruti, you can ask your question.
Shruti, unmute for Shruti.
Yes, Shruti ma'am.
They can't unmute. Only the
Yes, sir.
Okay, good job, Sriram. I liked your book review very well. As usual, you did your good job. I have one question. You said that is for a compound effect. To go with the compound effect, every day we have to go by extra mile, right? If I'm going by the Yeah, if I'm making a smaller things for a longer time, in the course of time, I might feel like just like I'm not getting something. I might feel like going down, right? I might feel
Yes.
some frustration. How we are, how we can
Handle
cope
that
up with
type
this?
of
Yeah, yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah.
That is why I also said about the why cover, because people who don't have definite reasons for doing something, because you start doing exercise, for example, and they want to become fit, that will be their goal, maybe, but that will not be motivating factor for them for a long time. That is what you say now. But there will be maybe even deeper reasons for that, maybe even more deeper reasons, because that is the reason which he wants to become fit will just be an outlook. Maybe there is deeper reason in his heart to what to say, to be fitter than other persons in his class, to look good. That will be the deeper like which he have. So that is the thing which he has to consider and keep working, not the outlook. So when you have that strong reason for doing something, then I don't think that you will have this lags in between.
Good, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, next. Children, you can put your hands up. Nobody's having a question.
Okay, then I'll ask my question. Sriram,
Yes, sir.
like you beautifully started with one example, how that 1 rupee becoming two and two
Yes, sir.
becoming four and all that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you say that's the effect of compound, let's see, benefit of compound effect.
Yes.
Now, I'm saying like if I have to add certain habits in me, can I double it like that every day?
You will not be able to double it. Maybe you cannot put that into two every day,
Hmm.
but it might be very small, maybe insignificant, that you can't even notice you are improving. Maybe that small improvement, you cannot notice that, but that will be an improvement definitely. Because you are improving small, you are making small choices every day. Maybe you have seen the example like the aeroplane which is just going 1% off course will be landing 150 miles far away. So those difference which you're making will be very insignificant that you can't notice. But only when you are crossing a long period of time, maybe you can see tangible results. So you can't expect that result immediately.
Any more questions? Okay, Shriram, I believe you have made it so clear for them. No one has got any question beyond this. Wonderfully done. I have to appreciate you for handling one of the bestseller books. Okay, there is one question coming from Mr. Vivek.
Oh yes, sir.
Yes, Vivek, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Actually, not a question, but I would like to say something about Sriram to everyone of them. Like Sriram, for me, he's like an onion. Like how many, most of you have seen that movie. Like whenever I'm in the classroom, actually he's like a student, and like I will be like assessing him in that manner. But whenever he's on the stage, he's totally completely different, a different kind of personality. Like the amount of effort he puts in to deliver something is almost equivalent to some professionals. Sometimes that is what I feel. So like I would like to on this occasion I would like to say to all of you other students, like if you want to be successful or something great in some aspect, you have to be so persistent about it. That is what you are saying. So very well, Sriram. Okay, even I take sometimes your valuable suggestions into my life and I try to inculcate. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, Rahul. Yes, Rahul, you can ask your question.
Sriram,
Yes.
how to find the triggering point?
No, others in the hall must.
Rahul. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't get
Yes,
Rahul.
Rahul.
How to find the triggering point?
Triggering point in the sense, what do you mean? Can you just brief me about that? What you are trying to mean by triggering point? Can you just help me what you're trying to say?
Rahul.
Hello, one sec, one sec, one
Rahul.
sec.
Rahul, sorry for interrupting. Please come with your video.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. Poor connection.
Okay, okay.
The other mobile in that
Am I
room.
audible?
There is somebody else in the same room having the mobile. They should be out, or you should be alone, so that the echoing stops.
Sriram, am I audible?
Yes.
No, how to find whether something is good or bad for me?
Definitely, you'll know. Actually, your conscience talk to you. You know, deep in your heart, you know that is wrong or right. When you definitely know when you're doing something. That is what I told you. You don't think of instant gratification. Just think about long-term effects. Whenever you're doing something, just think how it is going to affect me in long-term goal. And if the effect which you are going to receive in the long term, maybe in the future, is positive or negative, definitely you can judge that. So based on that, you can definitely say which is good or bad for you, because no one else is going to point it out for you. Only you can definitely identify that by yourself, because you have got 10 minutes time, and you can either spend it on reading a book or just going through Facebook. So you know which is right, which is wrong now. But you want that feeling of instant gratification. That is why we move to do that surfing on browsing on Facebook or surfing on Facebook. But deep inside, we know this is right. So I would like you to follow yourself. Keep yourself as a guide, and you know what is right for you. So just talk with yourself, analyze which is good, bad, and think about the long-term effect of that. You're doing something now. How is it going to affect you? Maybe in the future, maybe 2, 3 years, or 5 years after that. How it is going to be helpful for you? Think about that. Then take anything forward. That's what I would like to say. Hope you are getting it.
Okay. Thank you, Rahul. Children, are you clear? You have any questions?
Okay. So no more questions?
No, sir.
So coming back to Sriram again, thanks for choosing such a nice book, one of the bestsellers, which is almost like considered as a Bible for habit changes. This is one of the well-sold books around the world because of this man and because of this title, and how compound effect can yield greater results to individuals. And I'm really pleased with the way Sriram was presenting it in the PPT. So professional, and though he had a handicap, I suppose, like he was using it through the mobile phone. It's not that easy to make PowerPoints through mobile phones, but he still made it. And with all difficulties, he has given us a good treat this evening, the last 30-40 minutes, by his valuable thoughts. And so beautifully he presented in a cohesive manner, and examples were so apt. The confident way of defending the questions and the clarifications he gave for all the questions were really astounding. We are so happy and pleased for having such wonderful book reviews today, one by Sachin and the other one by Sriram. Great start. We hope in the days to come, we'll have more and more students coming forward to present book review. Thank you, Sriram, and thank you, Sachin. Wonderful job. Over to the host team.
Peter, sir.
Unmute.
Yeah, Peter, sir.
Now we have vote of thanks by Aris from grade 7.
Arish,
Good evening. Honorable Principal Sir, respected teachers, parents, and all the participants. It's my privilege as to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. Arida lived thousand lives before he died. I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the participants. I must mention a deep sense of appreciation for Master Sriram and Master Sachin for inspiring us. I especially like both of them. As no program can become successful with a single person, so I extend my big thanks to for their support. Thank you.
thank you, Arish.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining. We'll break now, and let's meet again tomorrow. For the next book review, and next training session will be on Tuesday. It will be by one of the prominent trainers. It will be on the topic procrastination. You can definitely look expect a lot from the training session. That will be the next training. Before that, we'll have oratorical competition, and after that, there will be some more events. Please participate in full flow so that we keep this forum alive and we learn as much as possible in this holidays. Thank you to each and every one of you once again. Bye-bye.
Sir, I think you have to end the meeting.
Okay,